I tell guys, do not hesitate to invest into equipment. I like new equipment, but if you can get some used equipment that maybe been taken care of, go ahead and invest in it.
I'm in Birmingham, Alabama to do another shop tour for you. It is cold and brisk down here, but that don't matter because the only thing we want to do is help you to win in life. So if you like shop tour videos, this is a video for you. Let's get into it. Here's my homie right here. What's going on, bro?
What's up, man?
Nice to meet you finally.
Oh,
we
yeah.
met on Instagram. Before we get started, tell everyone your name, the name of your business, and what do you specialize in?
All right, my name is Brandon. My name of my business is McNair Lawn Pros. We're located here in Birmingham, Alabama, and what we specialize in is lawn service, maintenance, and service yards for landscaping needs.
Oh, that's fire. So look, we're gonna start out with the truck first, and then we're gonna head inside, meet someone else who's behind the scenes doing things, helping him to keep everything nice and right so he can help win in life. And then we'll head over to the storage unit and take a look at all the equipment. Let's go.
So let's come over here. This is my baby right here. I purchased this truck back in 2023. I was working with a 2007 GMC Yukon, had a 5x8 trailer, but I had to upgrade to a truck with a bed. Found this guy on Facebook Market. He had sold me the truck for around about $5,000, cashed him out right then and there, got back to work. My GMC Yukon had a messed up radiator and I didn't have time to fix it. So I had to go ahead and make a decision. Like I said, I needed a truck with a bed anyway.
Now I see what's this stuff in the back of the bed? I keep seeing this stuff around.
So back here, we down here in the South, we lay down pine straw. These are bales of pine straw. We put them around bushes, mainly in flower beds. Normally around April, May is when you'll start installing pine straw, but for your commercial properties, they like to get, ahead of the season, especially if you got a lot of properties that you service. So we lay down pine straw, mulch, and sometimes rocks or whatnot. My truck bed a little junky. We just got through doing a staining project this week. And, so I had a couple of projects I was working on, but the staining project, that's why you see the paint bucket back there. So my trailer, I purchased this back in 2023 as well. It's a 6x10 trailer. It came with all the green touch racks or whatnot, so I started off with a BR 600. I moved up to the BR 800, and this been working. I got my blower holder right here for my arm. Got the string right here. I got the spool for the string. This thing worked magic. I probably need to sharpen this so I can cut accurately. We just been winging it for the time being. But we got the 2-position trimmer racks, so I use Husqvarna's, and I also use FS91s, so that's been working pretty good. I like them. I'm probably going to invest into some more pretty soon.
I love the hat, man, your logo.
Oh, yeah,
and all
man.
of this.
Appreciate it, yeah.
I love the branding. This is all about branding. When you get started, you got to be a professional, all right?
Most
you got to be a
definitely.
professional. You got to get your logo out here. Stop wearing other people's stuff. You started something now. Wear your own stuff.
Yeah, but one thing I do want to mention, this 2002 Dodge Ram 1500, like I said, $5,000, I done made that well over, and it was, only work I ever had done to it was like a radiator and maybe like getting some heads on it. But however, it's been well under $1,000, so this truck been a blessing to my business.
I love it. All right, so now we're gonna head into the office.
Yeah, let's go in. We're gonna see my wife, Jessica. Y'all see her on camera, on YouTube and TikTok. So let's go ahead and see her in person.
Oh yeah, what's your YouTube channel? So
my YouTube channel is McNair Lawn Pros. Haven't had a lot of activity on there, but I do have a couple of videos. Y'all follow us on there. Matt, y'all been a lot of inspiration. Started out, learned about Johnny Blades of Grass back in 2022, and that's how I got in the industry. So come on.
Nice.
Take y'all into the office.
It's so much warmer in here. I didn't know I was gonna come to Alabama and it was gonna be the frozen tundra like it is in Pittsburgh.
Most definitely. You brought the snow, man.
We
had some flurries. Jessica, BJ, Chloe.
What's
BJ,
up, homie?
this is my buddy Cornell. He
How you
from up
doing?
north. all the way from Pennsylvania to Bama, baby.
Yeah, we here.
So
Roll Tide. Y'all Roll Tide or
yeah.
War Eagle?
Nah, War Eagle, baby.
Okay, all right. Hey, War Eagle it is.
But yeah, this BJ, this is my little man. He a basketball star. He played baseball as well.
What number you wear?
12.
I like that.
Just won the championship last week, so.
Congratulations.
Yeah, and this is my beautiful wife. This the mastermind. I ain't got the mind, she got the mind.
Hi, Miss Mastermind.
Hi.
This Chloe right here, she the head of the house. She our 6-year-old, pride and joy.
I have a 6-year-old too, and that's exactly what she does.
But yeah, this is where we mainly do all our work, like when we messaging, emailing customers, especially when I'm out in the field. This is where she come, take phone calls. You shed the light on what you do.
Take phone calls, email. I cold call. I send out emails to maybe a customer. Like there's a place right here that I reached out to and sent them a quote to because they had overgrown grass, weeds sticking up out the ground. So I just sent them a quote. Or first I reached out and introduced myself. I took them a gift to let them get to know us, and then I trying to build a relationship up slowly so that we can get ourselves in the door.
You know, a lot of times people don't understand that we are not in the lawn care business, or if you're a hardscaper or a power wash or whatever it is, you're actually in the customer service business. And that's just an awesome tip right there. Pro tip is what I always try to say. To go out and do something for the people who you're actually going to serve, so it's a co-symbiotic relationship, right? You create those relationships and you will have customers, man. Simple as that. That's awesome though. I love to see couples who work together. My wife is gonna start helping me here soon.
It's
and
gonna be a blessing.
I'm excited for that, especially to see women being empowered and helping their husbands, and husbands helping the wives, and then the children, they get to see it too. And then we just start rowing that boat, and they know what it's gonna take too, right?
Yeah, and she do get down and dirty too. Like she get out in the.
We have our controversies when we're out in the field. I like to have things very top tier, neat, quality. And so he'll be like, well, I didn't include that in the quote. And I'm like, well, we can just go ahead and do it, and they'll see the quality within us that, hey, we went the extra mile, we did something, and it's the little things that count to people.
I love it, man.
So that's the best thing I can say. She do stay on top of it, but time is money, so we got to make sure that we we calculate all that.
Yeah, no doubt. This is awesome. We got a power couple right here. It's so nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you as well. Thank you for having us.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. It's not me. This is all about you guys. So thank you. I appreciate the time. So where are we going next?
All right, so we're gonna head out to the shop. Me and Mac, Jessica, we'll be back. Cool.
All right. We're gonna see you over at the shop now. See you when we get there. Now we're at the storage unit, and we're gonna see the mowers, the trimmers, the blowers, and all this handheld equipment. Let's get it.
Yeah, I run my business out of a storage unit. I had a lot of people ask, why you don't do it out the garage at home? I don't do it simply. I stay in the HOA community. They pretty big. I don't have time to, deal with a lot of stuff. And plus I have a car that I have to put in the garage. I only got like a 2-spot car, so I don't want to overcrowd my garage with all the equipment. But let's get to it. Cornell brought the snow down here.
Definitely did. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. Before we go into here, I forgot to ask, how many properties do you guys take care of?
As of now, we got 63 residential. Commercial properties, we got 14, and I got one that's going to come on in the beginning of March. I guess where we can start on this side right here. Got 2 FS91s. This the ones that I currently use on my day-to-day routes right now. We can put stuff out the way. So it's 2 FS91s. Got a Black Max chainsaw from Walmart. I'll be honest with you, I brought that just to get a job done. I ended up having a job that was around like $500, and I was like, hey, I want to go ahead and get it. So I went ahead and brought a chainsaw just to get the job. I mean, I don't know if I made profits, but however, I had got the money so I could, do what I had to do. So I got the pole saw by Echo. It's a funny story how I got this one. I honestly brought it at a yard sale. I initially went to this guy's house, and he was basically having a house sale, like for his estate. He was selling his property back during the pandemic, and he had some tools on his porch. I asked him about the tools. He sold them to me for like $20. Then I asked him, do he have any lawn equipment? Because he had like 2 big storages on his property, and this guy had like a 2-acre lot. And he said, yeah, but it ain't for sale, but I'll still show you. So the guy took me to the storage unit, and when he opened it up, it was just like this. It was like blinging. I said, man, you ain't gonna sell none of this? He said, you ain't gonna wanna pay the money. So he had a Gravely, a 42-inch Gravely, real heavy duty, sturdy. He had this pole saw. I got an Echo trimmer from him. I got that Husqvarna chainsaw. Also that dump trailer that's in the back, I brought that from him. I had $2,000 left. I spent $1,850 on all that equipment, and the Gravely broke down. It was a sit-down 0 turn, so it broke down. But this pole saw, I ended up getting a job from one of my clients, and I turned around and made a $1,800 profit, like maybe a couple of weeks later. So
wow.
It was like a give or take situation, but I was proud, and I made a lot of money. I tell guys, do not hesitate to invest into equipment. I like new equipment, but if you can get some used equipment that maybe been taken care of, go ahead and invest in it. We got the Honda. This is the commercial grade Honda. I purchased this back in, I want to say 2022, when I first started cutting commercial properties. Well, starting professional. So I purchased this commercial Honda, and it is way better than the, big box store brand Mowers. It cuts all day. All you have to do is just basically change your oil, check your air filters, and just do things like that. Thing a beast. I got plenty of people told me they have theirs for over 10 years, so I expect for it to be with me just as long.
Nice.
I got this. I don't even know what this is. I guess it's a bridge and strap motor, but I purchased this at Walmart for $100. I actually brought 2 of them. I brought one for my 16-year-old brother back in like 2023. They was on clearance. And actually, I don't use it in my day-to-day, but I take it out there for like little small properties that's overgrown, and we'll cut it. That Craftsman, I brought that for around $125. They had it on clearance. They said it was a return to Lowe's, and I just talked them down. I negotiated a price with the store manager, and they basically gave me a discount, so I brought it for $124 or something. I purchased this spreader from Home Depot recently. I think it was like $97. Just trying to, test out my lawn. Some pre-emergent. Been seeing a lot of guys talking about treating your lawn with pre-emergent around this time. Got to learn more about the industry. Want to get into the herbicide, so all right.
What's this thing? You said that's a dump trailer?
Yeah, so it's a dump trailer that you attach on the back of your mower or whatnot. And you can put logs back there, you can put mulch, you can put pine straw, rocks. I had a big yard cleanup for a property management company. I used it for that, and we just hauled up all the bags of leaves and trimmed limbs to the front of the yard because they had city pickup. But yeah, man, it's something good to have, especially if you working on a property for a day or two. We got some Ryobi foggers up there. Sometimes I use those for like mosquitoes, just for family members or whatnot in my yard.
Yeah.
We got the pump sprayers or whatnot. The pump sprayers, you can use for various different things, for spraying weeds to, doing a little spot treatment. And my pump sprayer, I got 3 of them things. Whoever has these heart pump sprayers that's electric, tell me how they going, because all 3 of mine gave out and I don't like them. The battery is good, but the pump sprayer, for some reason I can't get it to turn back on. I got 3 of them. So yeah, let me know what's going on with that. And we got the yard signs. It is the time of the year to go ahead and get your yard signs and get your door hangers out in the areas that you're targeting. So that's what we're going to be starting off with for the areas that we're targeting.
It's super organized in here.
Oh, yeah.
The fact that we can just walk around, it makes me happy. I ain't going to lie. Because if you look at my compound sometimes, most of the time, it looks like a disaster happened. You got to watch something. You can't say certain things on the internet, but yeah.
So yeah, the reason we keep it organized, my wife, she come by here at least once or twice during the season, like during the week, and she don't like dysfunction. I'll just be real with you. She like to make sure everything organized, clean. We have to blow it out. Sometimes we'll sweep it out or whatnot. So, you know, organization will help you, you know, keep your day going or whatnot. Work truck, that's up to, hey, it's another discussion. It's a little janky. But yeah, we got some fabric over there as well. I brought that fabric from Sam's. You get it for like $32, probably lasts about, it depends on, but for me, I had that roll since last season. I try to upsell fabric installs, but sometimes I just tag it along to the customer bill because I know they need fabric. But yeah, I'll get y'all some rolls of fabric from Sam's. The price could went up from last year, so I paid $32 if I'm not mistaken. Got your coolers or whatnot for water and Powerade to keep your team hydrated or whatnot. Very critical that we stay hydrated out there in the summer heat. So I'm not good at flip edging. I can do it, I can get down, but when I'm out there in the heat of the day, I ain't got time to be trying to look like y'all guys up north. Y'all do an awesome job. I'm proud of you, but down here in Birmingham, hey, we using these edges, man. So yeah, I got 2 brand new edges. I made a video about it last year. I purchased them at Lowe's. I caught them on sale for like $174, $184. The original $3.99. So when I seen them, I said I'm gonna get one. Then my mind said, man, go on and get both of them, because I already know this year I plan on, you know, stepping it up a notch. Want to make sure that we got 2 of everything. If you don't know about this industry, make sure you got 2 of everything. 2 weed eaters, 2 blowers, 2 tires for a spare tire. Everything you need 2 of, because if something go out and you're out in the industry, you need to make sure, or out in the field working, you need to make sure that you got something as a backup. This is the Husqvarna 525 ECS edger. Right here we got the Husqvarna 525L. Purchased that at Lowe's. Had it since 2022. I don't mind purchasing stuff from big box stores when it comes to handheld equipment, as long as it's a professional. I haven't had any issue. I change out my fuel filter, the other filter, and I just keep it moving. As long as you do your routine maintenance in a timely manner, all this equipment will last a long time.
I love it, man.
So back to this black MACK. I brought this from Sam's back in 2021 before I went professionally, like doing lawns in 2022. I brought this back in 2021. So the black MACK, it was an attachment with a string trimmer, and it was an attachment for an edger. I made a 5 dope video on YouTube and on Instagram, so y'all check that out. This is a combi system. It's the KM111. This thing is more power than I need, but it's a combi system, so I wanted to make sure I had enough power. Right here I got a bed reader finder on it right now. Like I said, we did a landscape job earlier this week, and we did it last week, so did a little bed reader finder. Right here you got a brush cutter. If you don't want to invest into each equipment, you can have these combi systems. You unscrew them, take them off, put the next piece in, and that allows you to have, like, you know, multiple pieces of equipment. I mean, everybody's different. Some guys like to go strictly with what the product is for. However, some guys that might be getting into the industry, it may be more smarter for them to buy a combi system so they can have, you know, multiple pieces at a discounted rate until they can just purchase, like, you know, more equipment at his own time.
Yeah, I like that, because it gives you the versatility to be able to do a lot of different things with just one piece until you can, like he said, afford to have some standalone equipment.
Exactly. Right here, you got your, you know, your regular oil pan. You got to do your maintenance once again. So I use this. I brought this battery pack, being cheap at Walmart, when I had that Gravely that I told you guys I brought at a Home Depot, at a yard sale. I ended up buying a battery pack because I set it up for so long and I was going to invest into another engine. But long story short, the thing went crank up and I had it in one of my storage units and I had to get it out. So I purchased this thinking I'm about to get it crunk up, take it to the shop and get a new engine. It was a failure. I had to replace the whole battery and I wasted my money on this. So once again, y'all, this is a Aaron's XD 52-inch mower. I purchased this at Lowe's. When I got into the industry back in 2022 professionally, I didn't know if I was gonna take it serious, so I didn't want to invest into any commercial equipment. I could have got any equipment I wanted. I had an investor. Shout out to my uncle. He talked to me. He told me he liked what I did over the summer, and he was saying that, hey, if you want to step it up, I don't mind helping you get into the business. I'll help you get your equipment or whatnot. I told him specifically, Uncle, I don't know how I'm gonna do. You know, I just want to take it slow and see how it works. He said, hey, I'm telling you, you gonna make the money? I said, I still don't know. So what I end up doing, I purchased this from Lowe's, cashed out on it the same day. It got 236 hours on it. I don't know if you can see it, but I brought this back in 2022. This what I call, this my $55,000 more. My first season in 2022, I made $55,000 just from mowing, and it was a legal business. So that opened my eyes to let me know I should have invested into the commercial, but it's built for residential, but I used it, you know, on commercial properties that was overgrown or overgrown residential properties. Let's get to this. I had a warranty on this, and my deck was, you know, it wasn't the best deck. It is from Home Depot, so, I mean Lowe's, sorry y'all. So what I ended up doing, I took it to my local Ace. I asked them, hey, is my warranty still good? My deck, you know, is acting faulty. And they checked the system. They said, yeah, you can get a new deck. So I went and got that, and the warranty was literally about to end in the next month. So, hey, that was a blessing from God. I got new blades on it. The only thing I gotta do is probably an air filter and an oil change. So yeah, I use this, man. Like I said, I just haven't, you know, I haven't used as much as I use this.
Yeah,
so right here, this is the 48-inch Gravely Z stands. I purchased this last year I purchased this in 2023. So I end up getting some big commercial properties, and this little bad boy, it couldn't do all the work. I was calling all my people from down here, hey, I need help, I need help. So I had to go and invest, and I had to get this mower right here. It's a beast. I got a mulching kit on it. I used the mulching kit from November all the way into the end of April, and I love it. I tell y'all this, I do bi-weekly cuts, put it like that. So that's the reason I take the mulching kit off. However, this year I switched up my accounts for my commercial properties. They will be serviced every week. In April, they'll be serviced bi-weekly. Going into May into the end of October, they'll be serviced weekly. So yeah,
I like it.
That's why I take out the mulching kit. I got a pressure washer right here. This pressure washer, I purchased it once again at Lowe's. I found it on discount on the outside. I talked the manager down. It was under maybe like around 110 bucks out the door. They told me I couldn't return it if anything was wrong. So out the gate, the first day I used it, I had a commercial property, did a pressure washing for their driveway pad and their walk-up pad at the window. And hell, I think I made $1,200 off that job. So, I mean, the investments, do not be scared to invest. I mean, this is a homeowner pressure washing, but it was on a commercial property doing a good job. You see all these cleaning products? When I initially got into business, me and my wife, we started a commercial cleaning company. You know, from there, that's pretty much how we got into like lawn service. We ended up having clients requesting lawn service, and we was already cleaning the commercial buildings. It was just hand in hand. So that's how we kind of picked up some contracts. That's why you see the mop buckets, the the buffer and all those things. But yeah, we got regular handheld equipment as well. Here's some more pieces for the combi system. This is a pole saw right here. This thing worked numbers. I actually like the combi system with the steel pole saw more than I like the Echo. The Echo, maybe it was because I brought it at a yard sale. I don't know. This thing right here cut like butter. I put it like that.
Yes, sir.
Got the hedge trimmer. Once again, for you guys that might not want to purchase the whole unit, these are your go-tos. Get your combi system, buy all the attachments. That first season, you'll make so much money to the point that you'll be excited. And I got the edger.
Looks like they've been using that as a broom.
Hey, yeah, we used it. We haven't used it since probably October of 2024. And like I said, we got another weed eater head. So some days if I'm on one of my big commercial properties, I might grab, you know, the extra weed eater head and that edge and whatnot, throw it on the back of the truck since I only got a 2-position weed eater. I've caught these on sale for like $27. And these wheelbarrows, they come in handy. They got 2 wheels on them, so I love it.
I love how you talk so much about finding the bargains so that
Yes.
you can maximize your profit. A lot of times people think that they gotta have all of the top of the line equipment and all of this and that, and you don't have to do that. You can work towards that. But you can start with the stuff that you got right at the big box stores, just like my homie Brandon did. But Brandon, before we get out of here, why should someone start a business in the service business industry?
You like working by yourself, this is the industry. The perks of being in it, you got freedom. You got freedom to move around your schedule. You got, you know, I'm a coach. I coach cross country, basketball, and sandlot baseball. So with those things, you got freedom to help out in your community. Also, I'm a parent and I'm a husband. So those are things that stand out to me. You got liberty over your own time. And so making sure that you can, you know, be effective in your community, your family, and being a help to other people that need your service. That's all the reasons why you need to. And the money is unlimited. You can work from sun up to sundown. My uncle told me, as long as the sun is out, you can be working. Man, that's just that's the answer, man. If you really like, you know, want to grow, the money here, all you gotta do is invest, learn the systems, and then all you gotta do is buy more equipment. That way you'll be able to get to that next level in life.
I love it, man. Well, I hope that you enjoyed this video. It's cold down here in Birmingham, Alabama, but you got to get out here and start a business, just like Brandon, just like me, just like any of the other shop tours or any other people that you watch on YouTube. We're all just out here trying to do our best to win in life. So, as always, I love y'all, I appreciate y'all, I wish you nothing but success, and always remember that the Creator created you to be creative. So go out there and create whatever you want in your life, because me and Brandon, we out. Peace.